Hello, Hamish here from mortgagesonline.co.nz. I want to talk to you today about using the equity in a home as a deposit to buy a second home, maybe an investment property. Now, a question I get a lot of is, can I use the difference between the value of my home and what I owe? Can I use that as a deposit on another house? And the answer is usually, yeah, quite possibly. But how much can you use? Well, that is what I'm going to try to make nice and simple for you today. I'm going to illustrate it using this example, right? So basically, let's say you have a home, it's worth $1 million, and you owe $600,000 on it. Some bankers might say that is 60% LVR on that house, right? Loan to value ratio is basically what LVR means. But effectively, you have the difference. Say 400 grand is what you would call your equity. Effectively what it means is if you sold the house, you pay your 600 grand off and roughly you'd have 400 grand in the bank, right? Can you use the whole 400 towards the deposit of another home? No, you can't, because some of it is stuck as a deposit for the first home. So at the moment, in today's rules, you need about 20%. So 200 grand is kind of stuck holding the first home, right? But the rest of it, the other 200, is what is available towards the deposit on the next home. Now, in today's rules, you need about a 30% if you're buying an investment property, okay? Less if you're buying new. So let's say you're buying an old investment property, and these rules could change from time to time, so it's best to give us a call to know exactly what it is like right now. But let's say you saw an investment property under these rules for 660 grand. That 30% of that just happens to be 198 grand. You've got 200 grand spare on the first home, yeah, so that would work towards a deposit. Of course, the other side of the coin is basically servicing, or but whether you can afford it on a week-to-week basis. So that calculation we can do for you quite easily, right? You just have to give us a call, flick us an email, and we can start working those numbers out for you. But hopefully that has been insightful for you. Remember us, mortgagesonline.co.nz. There's a whole bunch of more good info out there for you on that site. And there's always a Start Now button somewhere on there, so you can start getting us and getting me and the team working on your deal. So thanks for listening.